Hey everybody, Oko here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Well, yeah, we're starting things off here in the Mog Garden, and it is going to be a Mog Garden episode, if you can believe it. There's still some things left to do here. In particular, there are things that pertain to the Seekers of Adeline expansion. Now, we've been collecting a lot of these shining stars. In fact, we have over 400 of them. Look at our check star count. So we have 466, because we've been coming here every day for the last year. As well as getting extra stars during the different campaigns and stuff that go on. But we I want to see what kind of things I can buy from him. I believe in the 10 star, yeah. So these are items you can buy that will enhance the different gathering locations around here, around the Mog Garden. In particular, I'm interested in this one, the Coalition Chum. Now, all that's left is for you to receive your rightful remuneration, Kupo. Are you delighted with your decision, Kupo? So, this spectacular example of Chum was released upon Albuka by the Inventors Coalition. And you can buy this from the Inventors Coalition as well. But we have so many stars, I just want to use them. And basically what we do is we take this chum and trade it here to the coastal fishing net. Here it is. Let's see what happens. You baited the net with a Ponds of Coalition chum. Alright, and I haven't raised the net for the day, so let's just see what happens when we lift it up. A Ponds of Coalition chum is used as bait. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of items. Including a rusted coin. I think that's the one that we're looking for. Yeah, this is what we wanted. So that was a special item we got for using the chum. Is that right? I'm just checking my notes here. Alright, well, that's it. So let's take that rusted coin. Oh yeah, by the way, during different campaigns, the little crab here grows and has little baskets on his head. Alright, so let's trade that coin that we just got to the green thumb Moogle. We'll get a cutscene. What kind of currency could this be? Kupo, I've never peeked at such a peculiar piece in my life. That special East Jingly they call hush money. Oh, Susaroon. Long time no see, Kupo. Susaroon, look long and hard for you. It's time settle affairs. You prepare. Prepare for what? Kupo, I know not of any affairs in need of settling. No mince words. We fight now. Still sulking over your scantness of serendipity, Kupo? Well, brace your bottle nose for another best of 3 gill-tossing contest. Worlds of wonders welcome those who wait, Kupo. You'll never be dexterous enough to dethrone someone as abstemious as me. Not that I care. I have more meaty matters to which to attend, which as growing chocobos gathering of grasses into a grandiose garden of glee. Such as growing Oko's gathering of grasses into a grandiose garden of glee. Meaty matters. Wait. Susaroon help make garden grand quick. Then contest goes on. Susaroon big. Susaroon strong. Susaroon big strong help. Sorry, but that won't work, Kupo. Why not work? Susaroon work and work hard. So it work. Your will to work may be weighty and well-intentioned, but will you work for free? Sassaroon have strict policy, no jingly, no work, since forever. Then I'm afraid I can't help, Kupo. Mughals are the most impoverished individuals, both in and outside of Albucan continent. You there, Sassaroon's service is notch top, no complaints ever. Sassaroon do without jingly for one try, but do work to prove good. No have contest and die. You no want die, do? Knowledge his fervent fondness for finances. His appeal emphasizes his earnestness to an extreme degree. Even so, this is your garden. Please point out the path down which we shall press. Free is my favorite word. He's not even worth free. Well, that's the way the buckler breaks, Kupo. I'd rather you hightail it for the hinterland instead of working here. But Master makes the mandates. As convenient as this conditional contract is, we should probably give him some gil next time, Kupo. He's a trustworthy toiler, so I doubt we'll need to take him to task too often. Kupo, rest assured, I'll make good use of his gusto. Alright, so Sassaroon now will work for us for a week? Yeah, for a week. So 7 days, I guess he's going to be just checking out our Mog Garden, I guess, and fixing it up for us, making sure everything... We might get better items, too. And then after the week is up, we'll be able to hire him again for a week for 10,000, I think. Okay, so let's talk to the Green Thumb Moogle again here now. We should get another cutscene. Heidi-ho, Oko. What a wonderful day for walking about your Mog Garden. The peacefulness is practically palpable. Is no place, is chaos. Big scarebeasts stalk beaches and forests around garden, and beady eyes, much beady. I'm fantabulously flummoxed. How haven't I heard of such harrowing hearsay? Kupo. Is impossible not know such news of doom. Doom! Don't you think that helping of histrionics is a hair hyperbolic, Sassaroon? Oko, have you heard of any bad beasties bent on bullying us bucolic bystanders? Kupo. No. Sassaroon no listen to lies. Scare beasts hunt as us speak. That why Sassaroon prepare for worst and invite bestest of bodyguards. He guard body good. Good. A peerless protector of patrons. Kupo. Your jingly as good as Sassaroon's when he come. Moogle give piles of jingly as thanks. Aww. He here. Stare at face of beastess bodyguard of all land. Speak of the supposed savior. What terrific timing, Kupo. Meeting you is good. So, this is Mog Garden of Rumor. Let Sassaroon be introducing. This is Chasharoon. He come from famous ranch called Famous Acres. He normal job is fighting forces of Dubad there. But we go way back. That why he journey make to us today. He make quick work of beady eyes. Cut head right off. Right off. Okay, you give jingly now. I don't want to jump to conclusions and condemn this cavalier for his countenance, but doesn't he look woefully weak and waifish? Moogle's hearts may be larger than life, but our pockets are pathetically petite, Kupo. And Chacharoon need no jingly. Work for free. Free! What? If Chacharoon get eatsies and bedsies, then can learn the way of Scarebeast. Perfect is plan. Perfect! We certainly have sufficient space for a scholar of the savage. I see no issue with consigning Quarter to another curious Kakern, Kupo. Piping Plutons. You paddled protracted ponds while porting along a peewee partner, Kupo. Yes, Chacharoon bring Sheep Buddy along for journey. Sheep is decoy to lure Scarebeasts out of hiding. Oh, such amazing idea. Of course it come from greatest garter of bodies. He may be puny and puerile, but it looks like he loves his livelihood lots. Perhaps he can purge our property of those predatory pests after all, Kupo. However, I'd hate for him to have to heartily hammer away without help. Hop 2, Oko. No need to get big eyes, Oko. It's your duty to keep this garden safe. Let's give it our all. But caring for sheep, not all snuggles and licks. Many burdens, too. Oko was chief, so Oko decided right thing to do. Chacharoon only follow orders. When time is right, call Chacharoon's name. We'll slink from shadows and release sheep. Very quiet. Alright, so yeah, we got a new thing here. So now in our Mog Garden, Chacharoon will hang out here. Let's talk to him. Today, Oko, is talk to Chacharoon. Why? Decide to do nothing. So raise a new creature. Thanks to Chacharoon's shrewd bargaining, you are now able to rear new creatures up to a maximum of 1 at once. Nothing. Rank 1 monsters. Select a monster to rear. Sheep. Sheep are peaceful and obedient animals, which explains why they are often recommended to fledgling ranchers. Others who have cared for them in the past note that it is possible to receive clumps of sheep wool from them. Yes. Oko be wanting care for sheep? Wait 2 shakes of Kakern's nose. A sheep has entered your mud garden. Alright, so now we'll talk to Chacharoon again. Talk to sheep good. It like people voice. Do what can. Sheep is limit. Wait. Maybe limit is sky. Alright, so we'll talk to the little sheep. Interact with the beast. Pet it. That strongly resonates with little sheep. Okay, and then we talk to Chacharoon again. Ah, he moves around. Everything go in-ear and stay in-ear. Be gentle and stuff happen. That all need know. Chief, tell Moogle of Chacharoon's grand feat. Much due for kind words. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's talk to Green Thumb Moogle. Greetings, Oko. You know, I thought sheltering that sheep would shroud this shire in shenanigans, but it's positively peaceful here. Oh dear. Could those really be the frightening fiends of fable? Aha! I remember now, Kupo. They're those crazy crabs from before. I really don't recall. I don't remember the crabs, to be honest, but let's just say that we do remember them. Is that the total and trustworthy truth, Kupo? They're those nettlesome ne'er-do-wells who nagged us when this nursery was still nascent. Oh, how those crustaceans caused me caboodles of consternation, Kupo. So, they've been prowling the penumbras around the perimeter of this paradise all along. Kupo, scare beasts show at last. Leave thing of every to Chasharoon. Once learn Beastmaster trick to turn meanies into niceys. Charm! Wow, what a devilishly daring display of deafness. How fitting for a first-rate fighter, Kupo. Kupo? Oh boy. Wait, all that song and dance didn't make a damn difference. He's simply getting snipped to smithereens. Help me! Well, I suppose this means I must make my mysterious Moogle magic manifest once more, Kupo. But I unleash this ultimate upsurge of utility. It'll completely quash that cuddly cockern. If only some stalwart soul were to stand up for that squirt and safeguard him as a shield. Abs? Who's that? Kupo? Kupopo. Thanks for saving Chasharoon. That ardent academic could audition for an appearance in 30-second abs any day. That's how long it took for those vile villains to vacate the venue anyway. How dare you call these adorable creatures villains? They are merely specimens of the enigmatic and oft-forgotten obscure crab. Obscure crab? Oh, is that why you ran in rallying the recruits with that ridiculous roar, Kupo? I was certain their kind had gone extinct, but it seems they still inhabit this island chain. How fortunate. Who you? My name is Atelone, but I am often known by my station as the assistant to the great zoologist, Professor Clauvert B. Chanois. In addition to the study of animals, though, I also dabble in botany, for I have an interest in all forms of life. Enough about me, however. I would like to point out that the obscure crab is named that partly due to the lack of information available on it. The name, the last tome of reference to include even an illustration of this creature, has yellowed with age. Thus, I am humanity's last hope to record pertinent data on this cryptic form of marine life. And with that, I must bid you adieu. Discovery awaits for no one. Hold up. Smart Lady Comb Forest for bitey pinchy crabs? I am sorry, but I will have to ask you to refrain from asking the obvious. It is a waste of both my time and yours. Oh, 1,000 pardons. I did not realize you were simply worried about my well-being. Fear not, for I am an expert at camouflage and only wish to obscure them in their natural observe them in their natural habitat. If so, then Chasharoon begs. Tell about crab weakness. Well, I planned on investing every minute aspect of their behavioral patterns anyway, so I see no issue with sharing my findings. Even if you further your findings far enough to fathom their faults, do you think it's possible to sweep supremacy skyward from under their skittering, sidestepping legs, Koopa? Chasharoon bit off more than can chew. Eye dribbles of sadness gush like waterfalls. But no want gives Chasharoon eye driblets. And much regretting how Chasharoon said he bestest in famous acres. So that was all a falsehood to further your facade as first class and fisticuffs. Not to lie, Shasharoon has more heart for bapping scarebeasts than anyone. I'll admit your ardors ascended to admirably aberrant levels. Consider your secret safe, Kupo. As first step, Shasharoon use hearts to make Scaredy Lamb better. And how do you plan on crafting this cowering creature into a colossus of courage? Feed it. Tasty meal is bestest medicine. Chief can get Lathine cabbage for Shasharoon and feed to Scaredy Lamb. Alright, so he wants us to get a Lathine cabbage. And I got one of those ahead of time. So let's go over to the sheep here. And give him a cabbage. You gave little sheep a Lathine cabbage. That strongly resonates with little sheep. Alright. And then we'll talk to Shasharoon. Oko, so very much loving. Nicer than all people in world put together. Shasharoon be gloating to Moogle in soon times. It's weird how he kind of warps around a little bit. Alright, so we're just gonna zone and then come back. Actually, yeah, we're gonna zone and then just come back after midnight. Oko, a baleful blight has befallen this beautiful base, Kupo. We were overrun by an onslaught of obscure crabs, while I departed for a different domain, Kupo. Sheep die to save me. That zany zoologist zipped in and zestfully zonked one, which caused the cantankerous critters to clear out, Kupo. Mayhaps mysterious Moogle magic is no match for a Maven made mad. I would ask that you put an end to that sniveling. All living things return to the earth one day, and there is nothing about it which we can do. Chin up, champ. I know. Let's go and get him a gravestone. He'll be giddier than a galvanating Gulka, Kupo. Still your tongue. Please do not fill this poor thing's head with childish fantasies. The more you interact with nature, the more you realize that death, though tragic, is a necessary part of the life cycle. I do not want to have to state things so bluntly, but you leave me no choice. You, stand up. Get it through your head that this sheep gave its life so you could strengthen your resolve. It let its bones and hide behind so that you could bolster your defenses by adorning them. I was considerate enough to leave behind tools for your disposal, so use them to buttress your physical and mental strength. Sitting here fretting would only waste all that it has done for you. What a scarily strict sermon, yet sound. Kupo. Shasharoon agree. Chief of famous acres, many times say close thing. Putting life online may mean crossing into afterlife. After much time, Shasharoon finally make hide of it. And hair, too. I am glad I was able to install some sense in you. On that note, I shall return to my observation of the crabs. Though they may be omnivores, they still would not have a reason to attack a lamb. Shasharoon, how do you reckon we react to the remains of your righteous ringer, Kupo? Sheep want Shasharoon grow strong,
so we make stuff from he to power up. But Oko is chief, so Oko get dibs of first. I guess the lesson here is live life to its longest lengths and lift yourself to laudable levels of loftiness, Kupo. Ah, Shasharoon, remember. One thing be lacking to craft what Shasharoon want. What doodad do you desire, Kupo? Is spool of cotton thread. Procuring a possession of such paltry proportions will be a piece of pastry for Oko, Kupo. Ooh, very boosting of spirit. Shasharoon put much faith in Oko. We must muscle strong and will strong together. I'll act as the agent for this arrangement. After acquiring the spool of cotton thread, amble up, then hand it over. Alright, so that's an easy item to get, and I've already got one ahead of time, so let's just trade a bit of cotton thread. I can easily make those with my cloth crafting skill. Many thanks, Shasharoon. Very joyful. Many thanks, Shasharoon. Very joyful. In return, Shasharoon tasty make slice of roast mutton from sheep. In what way do you want to wield that spool of cotton thread, Shasharoon? Is to make tweety tool for Beastmaster. More Shasharoon blow, more stronger Shasharoon get. Such simple logic, but it certainly strikes me as sensible, Kupo. Oh, I hear heralds of happy happenings hurrying hither. Mystery of scare beasts be solved. I have ascertained the reason why the obscure crabs have been so aggressive, as well as what their weakness is. I attribute their aggression to the fact that it is their spawning season. They are simply looking for nutrient-rich food sources that will best increase their likelihood of procreating. Thus, all you need to do is place food they covet around the island, so they will not think to encroach upon your Marg garden. You there, I bet you can cook up something with exactly the type of nutriment they crave. I have already devised a specially tailored recipe, so you need only to whip it up and periodically set the resulting dishes around the area. Trust Shasharoon, make crabbiest food ever. As for their weakness, they do not seem to be fond of loud noises, or perhaps large vibrations would be a more appropriate term. Now that you know that, we Mughals were privy to the perturbing powers of percolating plots for prolonged periods of time. Those crustaceans were clamoring to cover when the world tree went wacky and whatnot. Kupo. If worse comes to worse, just yell abs with big lungs and they tit-tat away. Abs! An old sound should do. You need not repeat that verbatim simply because I said it earlier. Either way, I will be returning to Sandoria now that my research has concluded. What will you do, little one? I cannot simply imagine making bait will let you earn your keep here for the rest of your life. If Chief okay, Shasharoon live here long time. I absolutely approve of this arrangement, as I'm already accustomed to eyeing his awkward appearance. Kupo. Then I suppose he could easily be put in charge of animal rearing or some such task. Now that you seem to have grasped what the Crystal of Life entails, perhaps I should tarry here slightly longer and lend you some aid. And you are an adventurer, correct? As who devotes his life to helping others, it would behoove you to see this through to the end. Sacrificing your needs for those of another creature should not only increase your physical bulk, but your ability to empathize as well. After all, life is based on sacrifice. Prey feeds the predator. The weak fail to the strong, and nations entrust rulers with their sovereignty. You can choose to turn your back on that fact, but it will only heighten your disappointment when it proves true in the end. Shesharun want raise Scarebeast. The Shesharun sacrifice for Oko. Decider is Oko. If Oko knee-knocking about killing animal that look after much time can send to famous acres much relief. Indeed, should you determine that there is no reason to slaughter the creature in your charge, simply send it on its way. And on that note, I believe my work here is truly done. Sasarun must be excused, but have thing to say. In truth, Shasharun be Sasarun's son. What a strikingly shocking statement, Kupo. Had you heard of this heresy? Nope. At least you have not been nicked by the nefarious nostrum of nepotism nagging our natal niche, Kupo. Still, Sasarun's greatest happiness is to serve Oko. Oko do much for Sasarun. Yes, we give double effort for Chief. No disappoint. Alright, we got a slice of roast mutton, and we obtained the lamb memento. There's the roast mutton. Strength increased and attack increased. That's pretty good. That's probably just as good as this. Oh, almost. Yeah, it is. It's the strength is a little less, but the attack is higher. Alright, well, we'll keep that roast mutton and use it then. Why not? Alright, but, not right now. So, what do we do next? Alright, so there's someone we need to introduce ourselves to now. Hold on. First, I want to make sure that I'm rearing another animal. I want to make sure that we're always rearing something, because we're going to do that. Today, Oko is talk of Shasharun. Why? Decide to do nothing. Raise a new creature. Thanks to Shasharun's shrewd bargaining, you are now able to rear a new creature up to a maximum of 1 at once. Nothing for now. Rank 1 monsters. So what should we do? A sheep, rabbit, or a lizard? I'm going to do the sheep, I think. Am I? I don't know. A tree ant could be cool. All these could be. I'll do sheep. What's this? Sheep are peaceful and obedient animals, which explain why they are often recommended to fledgling ranchers. Others who have cared for them in the past note that it is possible to receive clumps of sheep wool from them. Sure. Oko be wanting care for sheep? Wait 2 shakes of Kakern nose. A sheep has entered your mog garden. So what do I do with it? See how the critter's doing. Interact with the beast. See how the critter's doing. Creature type lamb. Monster seems to be pouting slightly. Moreover, it is clearly unhappy with the way things are. Not good. Hold on. Interact with the beast. Pet it. That strongly resonates with monster. Collect item. Give creature a name. See how creature's doing. Give creature a name. What should we name her? It's a sheep. I guess we'll just call her Monster. Since that's what yes. Ooh, Monster is name of much pretty. Is sign that many times of good becoming. Okay, collect items. See how creature's doing. Lamb looks calm and collected. Good. Moreover, it exudes a slight aura of discontent. Well, I think there's only so much we can do a day to help him. Let's see what's this collect items thing. Try to collect items from your beloved beastie? Yes. Monster stares off into the distance as if you're not even there. Alright. Shasharun, we can get more information from you about this. Tadayoko is talk to Shasharun. Why? Decide to do nothing. Raise a new creature. Choose a parenting style. Part with your creature. View boss advice. Boss's advice? Choose a parenting style. You are currently raising monster with an emphasis on personal growth. Placing an emphasis on your critter's personal growth means that while you do not have to look after it yourself, it will mature bit by bit each day. Okay. What emphasis? Place emphasis on what? Enjoying the moment. Where I am now. What? I don't know. Let's try this one. Enjoying the moment. Then maybe making bed is best. Bestie be snug as bug and rug. What's this bottom one here? View boss's advice. Take a gander at the primer on monster rearing penned by Shasharun's superior. A message to Shasharun. First things first, naming. Raising and rearing, saying goodbye. Message to Shasharun. I may have taught you all the basics of caring for feral monsters, but you are still a child. I do not expect you to remember everything. So I've jotted down the things I deem most important. First things first, please do not take this the wrong way, but I do not yet think you are capable of raising multiple beasts at the same time. One should be plenty for now. If you decide to take care of another creature, you will have to part ways with the one for which you are currently caring. Naming already did. Raising, let's just hear raising and rearing. Raising beasts with an emphasis on personal growth will cause them to grow up little by little. When they finally get big? That's not right. When they finally do get big, they might just reward you with something for your efforts. Emphasis, enjoying the moment, lets your creature live at its own pace and does wonders for its spirit. However, it will not get any bigger than it already is. Do you forget to bond physically with your creature? Each species has its own likes and dislikes, though, so try interacting with them in different ways. I warn you against being too strict with them, however. If you do too many terrible things to them, they will succumb to darkness and turn on you. Moogle magic often works to calm them down, but on the off chance it doesn't, you will have to put them down with your own hand. See that it does not come to that. Wow. So we can actually create monsters and then fight them, I guess, but I'm not going to do that. Yeah, okay. So we want to stay on personal growth so that the sheep will grow up and get nice and strong. Okay, so I guess that's all we need to do today. We need to come and check on him every day. So I'm not going to be doing Chocobo stuff for a while, so I can just concentrate on this, because otherwise it'll just be way too much. Now, there's going to be other special things that are going to happen periodically. It's just like the item areas here. They get stronger with rank, so these are going to be ranking up, and we're going to have to do it like over the course of about 100 days. You can hear the wind chime playing in the air right now. Yeah, we don't get to see this very often. Let's take it in. Alright, so there's something I wanted to show you here. There's an interesting shortcut I haven't taken yet from your Mog Garden. Once you start the Seekers of Adoulin expansion, you can use the boat to go directly to Western Adoulin or Eastern Adoulin. So let's do that, but let me just find out. Okay, we want to go to Western. It'd be really cool if there was a cutscene or something here. Ah, it just takes you to the residences. Oh well. Okay, so we're looking for someone here. I have no idea where this person is. I think they're in one of the Coalition areas, and this person is named Zeneca. Right there. Oh, that's easy to get to. That's... Holy smokes. I'm there all the time. Alright, so we're right over here. Oh, right in the corner here. Okay, so this is Zeneca. And Zeneca is going to be helping us out with our Mog Garden for this episode. So let's get to know her. Let's talk to her. Need help making your Mog Garden the greatest around? Then I'm the one to ask. Okay, which do you desire? So I can't buy anything yet. She charges bailed, but it shouldn't be a problem. We have lots of money, so it's no problem. So there's nothing yet because today's the first day we are doing the monster rearing. But what we need to do is come back and see her now in 14 days. And we have to keep doing it over and over, and then a certain amount of days go by and she will have another book for you. You have to buy these books. It was just like the Skipper Moogle. Remember how much money we spent buying all those books to make our Mog Garden rank go up? But it really helped us. I mean, it's made us a lot of money. So it's well worth it, even though it takes a long time. But yeah, it looks like this first book comes around 14 days. Let's go through this. Maybe we can find out the other ones too. Okay, so yeah, like I say, I'm just going to be monster rearing every day. Just going in and checking on the lamb when I go and check my Mog Garden and just see how the lamb's doing and play with it for a little while. Yeah, if it starts to get bigger or whatever, I'll film. But otherwise, we'll just probably meet back here and talk to Zeneca again in 14 days. And see if she has anything new to say to us. Okay, so it's we've been taking care of the lamb in our Mog Garden now for about 14 to 15 days. So now we're going to talk to Zeneca. And yeah, she has the first of many books available that we can buy here for bailed. Now you can also buy these with Gil from the Moogle that we bought the other books for, that sort of beefed up our Mog Garden, like the furrows and the sea and pond dredgers and that sort of thing. But for the animal raising here, Zeneca provides the books here. Sakura and the Magic Spoon. I'm going to use bailed. Since we have so much bailed, I'm going to be using it. This is the first book. It's the cheapest. So we'll buy that. Alright, so now let's head to our Mog Garden. Abook! Abook! Abook? Could you've caught a calamitous cold, my cuddly companion, Kupo? No, Shasharun talking about book. You read me. A book? You must mean the magnificent manuscript known as Sakura and the Magic Spoon. I also wish to hear of the harmonious happenings within its hollowed pages, Kupo. Thank you. Shasharun get much head power. Sasarun's much happy for your watch, son. Sasarun's much happy for you watch, son. Have much eye water. Shasharun don't read so good, but he like listen very much. Ever since he young boy, he begs Sasarun for bedtime story every night. His favorite story about Crystal Warrior who defeats Shadow Lord in faraway land. It have powerful bodyguard who pass through magical door to Happy Land and has much adventure. There, warrior rushed by savage tribe, but beats him back and defeats real strong Odin. Since long ago, there exists Crystal, this story tale of great warrior known across land. He defeated evil and greedy Moogle. You steal all of Jingli. Also give lesson to evil magic user. Man look to different world for new future. Shasharun grow up with various stories. Shasharun always say he be world's strongest warrior. What? It's story of you all? So, story true? Then Sasarun have request for strongest warrior. Shasharun, he have no interest in Jingli, none at all. I can do business no without Jingli, and me no do business, me no have more children. Please help Shasharun learn hand-pick Jingli, I begging of you. Hear out this parent's plea. Sure, why not? Sasarun knew he'd count on you. Dare I deduce you are dealing with a decidedly difficult demand? Sasarun lost a coin-tossing contest with his closest companions and didn't have a gil to his name. As a result, he took his big-bellied bride and beat a brisk retreat to a country in the east, Kupo. With a past like that, it is not good to firmly fixate on financial figures such as Jingli. I fear his future will be fraught with misfortune. So you're wondering what to do about the worrisome wish Sasarun would will you to do, Kupo. That is truly a tricky task. You should go for it. Give 1 gold beast coin to Shasharun and say you need help harvesting such a hardy haul, Kupo. Additionally, I'll advise you that Shasharun appreciates awe-inspiring adventures at the apex of their accomplishments. He will likely listen to the laundry list of laudable requests of a wandering warrior. Alright, so let's head up here to our little monster, and so here's Shasharun. Let's give him a gold beast coin, like they said. And we get another cutscene. Is that a gold beast coin? That makes Shasharun family feel sad, wandering in strange locations, unable to speak language. People pick on me, sad, sad memories. You throw this away, you be sad. Convince him. Pretend you didn't hear him. What way to convince him? Is that so? I no you such strong bodyguard. I sorry for be mean you. If you forgive me, I help you gather Jingly you speak of. Shasharoon still have long way to go to avenge sheep. Shasharoon continued to cheer you on. Look what I can do. Charm! The lamb memento satisfies the monster and triggers the cheer lamb. That was success for a first time ever. You very strong warrior. See you around. I'm sublimely shocked, Kupo, to think that such a tiny tot could be taught such a transcendent technique. Although this is certainly beginner's luck, I believe that technique requires sufficient shining stars, Kupo. Anyway, the gathering of the Jingly proceeded exactly as expressly expected, Kupo. Simply stupendous, Oko. That went wonderfully well. Alright, you are now able to earn a variety of benefits during their treks throughout Vanadil, depending on the type of monster you are currently rearing. Interesting. Now, we got some sort of cheer ability here. I want to see... see how the critter's doing? Oh, yeah, because I already petted him for the day. I guess we can collect some items. I don't do the items every day, but... let's just see what we get today, since we got an audience. A bunch of milk and lanolin cube. Yeah, that's what I normally get. I've been selling the milk and keeping the lanolin. It might be useful for something. Alright, so we're going to be back then. We're going to be able to buy another book in 5 more days. So I just have to come here for the next 5 days and pet our little monster here. And, yep, so we'll be right back with the next book. I'll meet you guys back in Adeline with Zeneca for the next book in 5 days. Okay, so it's been 5 days since the last time we talked to Zeneca, so let's talk to her again. And she has a new book for us here, Sakura and the Fountain, so let's buy that for 3,000 bailed. Alright, so now we'll head to the Mog Garden and see what's changed there now. We've attained that. Oko, you've presented yourself at a positively perfect point in time. Raise the roof and get ready for rearing. You've now got astounding amounts of acreage for your cuddly creatures, Kupo. We Muggles and Shasharoon pioneered a petite plaza in the periphery. Find more furry friends and raise them there. Is no good, no happy having. Sasaroon? Did some dastardly evildoer descend into the depths of our domain? Shasharoon Jingly! Someone hand take it. They snatched it, Kupo. Shasharoon's Jingly, not yours? Shasharoon Jingly, he put much away in fake piggy. I open tummy and do quick eye point. But proof, no Jingly. Who hand lift it? Shasharoon will get much eye water. That scornful stare. You think the meek Moogle meandering before you did it? We would never nab his moolah. Neither I nor Oko. Kupo. Mer. Must do something big and scary before go on foot hunt for Jingly. Tell Shasharoon. But he make wet eyes and do nose sniffles. If Sasaroon Jingly go bye-bye, he drop into almost dead for weeks. Eee! Shasharoon do same, Sasaroon no. Simple. Let Oko describe the details and comfort and console Shasharoon.
He is a wonderful warrior and an admirably able adventurer. Shasharoon will certainly not cry then. Sessaroon safe to trust? Of course. Upon careful consideration, I confess to chancing upon information about the intricacies of trust and friendship, Kupo. A Sandoria trust permit. That's perfectly possible. Sessaroon make trust with you? Please, hand lend to Shasharoon. I not able to happy make him. Happy hunting, Kupo. Alright, so let's check out this new area. First I want to come up here and do our daily duty here with Monster. Alright, now where are those rearing grounds? Was it over here? Yes. So our Maw Garden's finally changing. Oh, it's a new area. Okay. Cool, here we are. Wow, tons of places to explore. Wow. Little camping area. Anything down here? No, there's the dinghy, which we can use to leave. Here's Monster again. I probably... Yeah, I already pet him. And the other section. Alright. There's another little area over here. Some trees, but it's just a lot of empty space. But, let's see here. Let's talk to Shasharoon. Chief, give wide look to garden. Much space for creatures. Pretty like Adeline Princess. Shasharoon do much arm lifting and rock pushing to make big space. Chief, creatures sleep happy and eat happy here. Shasharoon happy than before, too? Shasharoon jingly hand taken? Don't let it get you down. I'll give you some jingly. We'll catch whoever did this. Shasharoon not know what say. Is Shasharoon? Shasharoon still jingly? Shasharoon still jingly. And the heavens heave a sorrowful sigh, Kupo. This grand garden? It was fashioned by your faithful friend, Shasharoon. And we helped too. Big Shasharoon have large no not. Shasharoon save much jingly to make chief upside down frown. Some jingly help make big space in garden. So jingly not stolen, Shasharoon use. Shasharoon implemented an initial investment, Kupo. Not that a Kakern could discern the difference. Jingly is either saved or spent. Shasharoon worry about big Shasharoon. Maybe he get mean face scrunches. If he find out, Shasharoon drop into almost dead, maybe for weeks. Perfectly possible. Wait, I've got an intriguing idea. Let's twist the truth and tell Sessaroon that someone did pilfer Shasharoon's purse. Who would pose the perfect perpetrator? Maybe Oko should pretend to probe into the particulars. Perfect plan. We trick big Shasharoon? Shasharoon never plays serious joke on family. Utterly unacceptable. Fabricating a falsehood is for the feeble. Then what do? We should be honest. Run while we can. Make hypnosis. Maybe hypnosis would work.
We should be honest. Perhaps that is proper, Kupo. But poor Shasharoon. Chief, Mr. Moogle, Shasharoon made boo-boo. Shasharoon have much heartbeats for big Shasharoon. At least thought so. But heartbeats really for Shasharoon. Big Shasharoon make many unhappy gestures when he find out Shasharoon spent Jingly. You feared your father wouldn't forgive you, Kupo. Nonsense. Gaze upon the glorious garden you have created. Shasharoon will be pleased as Punch, his progeny, produced such a prodigious plot. You're the pride of all Cockburn. We only watched in wonder while you worked without rest. And by we, I also mean our friend here, Kupo. He's right. Mr. Moogle gives Shasharoon good eye water. Shasharoon tell big Shasharoon what really happened. Shasharoon never let you down. Shasharoon never hurt you. Is this truly trust magic? Shasharoon certainly captured a special space in your heart. Shasharoon not no trust, but this tingly better than jingly. Chief, make best warrior ever. Shasharoon happy to fight with you. Maybe Shasharoon help make your warrior story even more special. We're rooting for your rousing success, Kupo. If I had snatched one of those scintillating Sandoria trust permits, maybe I'd be jumping for joy in shiny sparklies too. But if it failed, I'd flounder like a fish in a field, as almost dead as Shasharoon, Kupo. Alright, and with that, we get another trust, Shasharoon. I don't know much about that trust. Let me just look it up real quickly. So, he's a melee fighter, which is surprising. He uses ranged attacks as well. Yeah, there's not much about him that's special. That's it. He's just throws sticks and twigs, it looks like, at people. He's considered a thief, but I don't think... Yeah, anyway, there you go. I don't know how often I'm going to be using that one. Let's talk to him again. Today, Oko is talk to Shasharoon. Why? Decide to do nothing. We can raise another creature now. We can do a second one. We can do a maximum of 2. Let's look at what rank 3 monsters are. Dalmal. Oh, I would love to have a Dalmal walking around here. Let's do that one. I love Dalmals. Yes. Oko be wanting care for Dalmal? Wait 2 shakes of Cockburn nose. A Dalmal has entered your rearing ground. There he is. Gold Queen. It's a small one. Yeah, it's a baby. Interact. Pet it. Alright, so there we are. Now we have a sheep and a Dalmal to look after. I'll just keep the name Gold Queen. So there we go. So the next book that's going to be available from Zeneca is going to be in 20 days. So I'll see you guys in 20 days for the next book purchase. And we'll also then, at that time, take a look and see how our sheep and our Dalmal are doing. See you guys then. Alright, so it's been about 20 days that we've been raising our monsters. So it's time to talk to Zeneca. Alright. Let's get closer here to this darn camera. Alright. What do you got for us? Need help making your Mog garden the greatest around? Then I'm the one to ask. So the next book available here for 5,000 bailed is Sakura and the Magic Net. Yes, let's buy that. Okay, so now we are going to head to our Mog Garden. I'll take the waypoint. Sakura and the Magic Net. I was expecting a different book. I don't know. Anyway, let's just head to our Mog Garden and see what happens. Whatever would you want from a woolly monster like me, Kupo? Well, okay, anyway, I'm a little confused. We bought the book Sakura and the Magic Net for 5,000 bail, but that's not the book I was expecting. Let me just check on this. Something went wrong here. Okay, well, I mean, I'm looking it up and I'm not quite sure. I was expecting a cutscene after each book, but I guess that doesn't happen. I guess we don't really have anything. I don't know what this book does. Sakura and the Magic Net. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Because I was expecting the Sakura, like, what is it? I'm just looking it up now here on the... Yeah, Sakura's Excellent Adventure is the book that I was looking for. But that's not for another 20 days according to my schedule. So let me just look this up, this Magic Net, and what it does. Oh, so this book increases our monster rearing rank to level 40. Alright, let's go look at the monster. Yeah. Well, here you can see the little monster here. I already pet him today. Whoops. Let's see what we can collect from Monster today. I don't do this every day, but I do pet him every day. A pile of dung. Yeah, thanks, buddy. He just crapped in our hands. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe someone will buy it on the auction house. Who knows? So what does that mean, then, to be rank 4? I'm not sure. Anyway. What about Gold Queen here? Maybe we can get something from her. We might be able to get another monster. Who knows? What do you got? That didn't go over too well. Okay. Sorry. And we got dung from him, too. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly talk... Oh, we can do it here. Yeah, it's a Shasharun, see if he says anything. Today, Oko is talk to Shasharun. Why? Where's another creature? No, we can only do 2. But we can do rank 4 monsters, which includes a Curl, Buffalo, Slime, Mandragora. I'm not really interested in any of those. Alright, so I guess there's nothing else to do for another 20 days. We're just going to keep on petting these guys every day for the next 20 days, and then we'll be able to buy another book, and then we'll be able to do what I was expecting to do today. That's okay. I got lots to do anyways. Gotta keep on spending those coalition points. At the time of recording this, I'm still working on those. Ugh. Anyway, back to work. Okay, so it's been another 20 days, so let's talk to Zeneca again. So, there we go. This is the one I was expecting. So, Sakura's Excellent Adventure. We'll buy that for 7,000 build. Yes. Alright, and now we'll go back to our Mog Garden and something... As usual, something amazing should happen. Oops. Oh, I don't actually need that. It's faster to use this. A most advantageous arrival, Oko. An entirely anonymous article has alighted on our shore. Kupo. It's solid as stone and no pushing, prodding, nor pulling will budge it. I was certain a stalwart adventurer such as yourself could solve this situation, Kupo. So, what should we do? Take a good look at it. Explosives, solve most problems, who cares? Bury it in the sand. Let's take a good look at it. Careful, Chief. Getting too close is much danger. Shasharoon, you know the origins of this obstinate object? Shasharoon's brain box hold lots of things. This be Adamanto's egg baby. Look small now, but one day grow into giant Adamantos. Adamantos? Adamantoys? This barnacle beset boulder is an Adamantoys hatchling, Kupo. A remarkably rare find indeed. So, is this adolescent Adamantoys asleep, Kupo? This little egg baby have shiver skin. Adamantos not like cold. Stay in cold place too long. Much chilly skin. No make Adamantos happy. So, will leaving our reptilian refugee to reheat itself on the beach restore it to health, Kupo? No good. Sandglass soon go empty for egg baby. Sicky egg baby need hot meat water to get healthy warm. Hot soup. What brand of balmy broth would suffice for this bedridden beast? Healthy meat water. Yummy hot type. Aha! This calls for a most refined recipe rooted in Mughal tradition. Kupo. Oko, would you be so clement as to drum up a dozen crayfish for this culinary commission, Kupo? Once the ingredients are in order, I will fashion it forthwith. Egg baby and Shasharoon, thank you for helpings. Alright, so I did get those ahead of time, of course. We've had actually them since the last book that we bought, because I thought we needed them then, but turns out that this is the book that we use these on. So here we are, 12 crayfish that I got super cheap from the auction house a long time ago, but you can easily get those here in your Mog Garden as well, from the pond, I believe. It could be the ocean, I'm not quite sure. I think it's the pond, though. These perky prawns will be perfect. Watch without worriment as I work my wonders. Kupo. Yeah, those crayfish are over 20 days old, dude. I hope they're still good. Soup tasty good? Don't be stupid, Kupo. Of course it's tasty good. Our special Mughal red-hot umbral pepper bisque is second to none in scintillating spiciness. Kupo. No one can resist its redolent robustness. It's the perfect potion for prolonging all-nighters, playing party pranks, and pulls double duty as a potent pepper spray. Yays! Egg baby is better. It's clearly come out of its carapace. But is it cured for certain? It say, you make me better. Much thank you. What's this? Shasharoon, you understand the tortoise's tongue, Kupo? Aye, Shasharoon knows the adamantos. Blah blah. Ooh, it say, in thanks I bring you to Palace of the Sea Dragon. Kupo, Sea Dragon, Palace? It say it under the sea. It's special, beautiful place. It say you can stay over there for drinks, singings, crazy party all day. It funniest place in the sea. Funniest place? I see, Kupo. At long last, a competitor has come clear into view. Don't think I can't see through your ruse, you reprehensible reptile. No place is more fun, fine, fetching, first-rate, or fabulous than our fair and festive Mog Gardens. Kupo! I'm not letting you poach our precious patrons. Now get out of here before I make a comb out of you, you crab-faced, cantankerous Shalonian. Kupo! No, stop! Sorry, Egg Baby. Shasharoon and Shasharoon's friends no can go to Sea Palace. Shasharoon need look after creatures. Mr. Moogle need look after plants and trees. And Chief can no breathe good underwater, and he'll sink to the bottom faster than a Bastican blast furnace. Kupo. What's this? It's producing some package from under its plastron. Kupo. Quite curious. A most beguiling familiar box. Kupo. It say this box be Pantortoise box. Please take. Kupo? What in tortoise? What in tortoise toiling tarnation is a Pantortoise box? Egg Baby say, we don't know what inside. Box holds lots of things. Now, where have I heard that exasperatingly evasive explanation before? Is he in cahoots with those conniving goblins, Kupo? Ooh, Egg Baby going home. Stay safe, Egg Baby. Well, that leaves us the problem of this perplexing parcel, Kupo. This Pantortoise box could, in truth, be a terrible trap left by our treacherous turtle rivals. No, not bad trap. Adamanto's Egg Babies say it big thank you present. Is that so, Kupo? What do you think, Oko? You worry too much. Shasharoon trust Egg Baby. Big box safe to open. Well, if you're so certain, Oko, you can be the first to lift its lid, Kupo. Fine. I want to know what's in there, so I'll do it. Kupo? Such a strange smoky emanation, by the goddess. What has it done? My Mog fur, my Mog skin. It's so silky smooth, so soft and supple. This magnificently moisturized Moogle feels 10 years younger, Kupo. Ooh, there are hand gloves in box. Chief, please take hand gloves. Chief, saved Egg Baby. Alright, so after that cutscene, we receive the work gloves. It is yet another costume piece of the farm. Here we are. There's the Mog Garden outfit coming together. There's still one more thing to get, but that'll have to wait. Yeah, those gloves do absolutely nothing other than just costume. They look cool, though. Okay. Actually, they do have a earth effect, which kind of makes sense. Gardening gloves. Alright, I think that's just about it for now, but we'll be back in another 20 days with another book that we'll be able to buy from Zeneca. Actually, I think while I'm here, I'm going to just pet the animals, but I think that there's a possibility that allowed us to have another pet. This guy's getting bigger. I don't know if I'm going to keep the Dalmo, though. Oops, what happened? It's cool, but there's so many other amazing creatures. Okay, well, I'm having trouble. See, they warp around sometimes. I don't know if that's a loading glitch or what. But that happens a lot. They just seem to like teleport. Alright, so there we are. Now I'm just gonna see if I can get another animal here. Yeah, I might let the Dalma go because I want to have more Final Fantasy animals. You can only have so many. Raise a new creature. Yeah, we can have 3. So let's do another one. Let's see what the rank 5 one. So there's the Adamantids. I'm gonna do him. An Adamantoise has entered your rearing grounds. There he is. They gave him the name Kayaki. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, no, I want to change that name. I want to... We're going to pet it. I'm going to give the critter a name. There we are. Change the name to Egg Baby. So there we go. So there's our little... And then we'll collect some items from it. Why not? That didn't go over too well with Egg Baby. Sorry. Yeah, I yanked a woozy shroom from him. Okay, so we'll be back in 20 days. Alright, so it's been, what, 20 days or so since our last little adventure with our Mog Garden. So let's talk to Zeneca, see what she's got for us. Sakura and the Cactus Corpse, alright? Take that one on for 9,000 bailed. We got more than enough. Alright, so let's head to the... Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't think that one does very much of anything. The only thing that one does is, I think, raise the rank of the monsters that we're rearing. I don't think there's a cutscene or anything, but I'll still meet you guys in the Mog Garden so we can take a look at that. Alright, so while I'm here, I might as well empty out my Mog Garden. So I'll quickly do that. Alright, we're almost done. Let's just finish the grove here. Oh, alright, so finally done. Now let's check on the monsters in the rearing grounds. I've just been petting them all every day. I think we're going to be losing the Dalmals soon, so we'll take a good look at him. Right with the beef. Yeah, I think we're going to be sacrificing the Dalmal to a predator eventually. It's, yeah, a lot of meat. We're going to need it. Interact with these. But for now, we'll be nice to him and pet him, Gold Queen. And our Adamantoise. Egg baby. Alright, so now I want to... I forget how we do this exactly. I think we talked to Shasharun here. Alright, raise a new creature. So, let's see what we can do now. So, we can only have up to a maximum of 3 right now. Buggered element, and so that's it. So, we got a new rank here then, 6. Yeah, Bomb and Behemoth. See, the Behemoth is the one that I want to raise. Those taking the proper precautions in caring for them may be able to receive Behemoth horns. Well, I'd like to raise one of these, but I think we have to drop one of them. Shasharun, no miracle worker, can only do so much. Choose a parenting style. Part with your creature. Gold Queen. How will you part ways? We won't. Send it back home. Yeah, I don't want to put it down. By returning Gold Queen to its place of birth, you will be unable to care for it anymore, but will also be compensated for our troubles. Yes, let's do it. So that was a fun little experiment. I didn't get much from him other than dung and milk. Whenever I think, from whenever I tried to get materials, I don't do that very often. Sometimes when you log in, it actually says, oh, today would be a good day to harvest some materials from your monsters, or says something like that. And honestly, I didn't find the items any better, but I'm not quite sure how that whole system works. But anyway, whoops, I almost forgot to start our new monster. Raise a new creature. Rank 3. So here we go. Behemoth. Oko, be wanting care for Behemoth. Wait 2 shakes of Kakurnos. The Behemoth has entered your rearing ground. Alright. Where is he? Here he is, a little baby Behemoth. So, yeah, they teleport around sometimes when they're loading. So, the name he comes with is Greased Bolt. Greased Bolt. Okay. I'll pet him. That didn't go over too well with Greased Bolt. Oh, the other creatures didn't do that. They always like being petted. That's okay. We'll tame him. We just keep coming here each day. We'll keep doing. Let's just see what happens if we try and get items from him. As a baby, he stares off into the distance as if we're not even there. And we got some sheep meat. So we'll see if we can make him grow. I don't know about that name, though. I don't know if I like Greased Bolt. Yeah, I'll have to think about the name, but we'll leave it for now. Let's do it now. Let's just change it so that... Greased Bolt. Creature name. Let's just go with... Bolt for now. Ooh, Bolt is name of much pretty. Is sign that many times of good becoming. Alright, so we'll see how he's feeling in the next few days. I'll show you if our relationship's gotten any better. In 20 days, when there's going to be a new Sakura book available. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I just started recording. I wasn't expecting to record today, but I approached my little behemoth here, and he had these little puffs of smoke coming out, and I didn't think much of it. But I just went to go pet him like I normally do every day, and then the Moogle started talking to me, and I wasn't quite expecting it. So let me just read this. The Green Thumb Moogles all of a sudden spawned and said, "Pardon my perilous proclamation, but your bestial buddy has become a blight on the backyard of bounties. At this rate, you'll be hard-pressed to have a harvest at all, Kupo. Bolt's heart is shrouded in darkness, turning the creature against you. Leaving Bolt in this state could spell doom for the garden." Wow, I wasn't expecting that. What will we do? Hope Moogle magic does the trick? Put the creature down? I don't know what this is all about. This entails having the Green Thumb Moogle employ the power of shining stars to cast an incantation on the creature, thus calming it. Yes, that's a very good idea. Because most mornings when I pet him, it says, "Oh, he doesn't like you," or something like that. Thanks to your terror's temper tantrum, I can't teleport. I can only hope this hex harbors hearty enough healing properties to help herald halcyon happenings, Kupo. The darkness no longer dwells within Bolt's heart. Okay, so good. So maybe now I can... Yeah, because every time I go to pet him, he says, "Oh, he didn't like that," or something like that. Interact with the beast and pet. Alright, well, if I ever see those little floaty things over the heads of any of my monsters here in the rearing grounds, I'll be sure to record. It looks like he grew a little bit, too. Oh, it still says the same thing. That didn't go over too well with Bolt. That's what it normally says. I thought the darkness was gone from his heart. Let me see. See how the critter's doing. Behemoth Cub. He seems to be pouting slightly. Well, that's better. Moreover, it is clearly unhappy with the way things are. Well, it went up a star. We were only 1 star before, now we're 2. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing then. Just keep trying to pet him each day, and I'm sure he'll eventually warm up to us. Oh, yeah, and Egg Baby grew, obviously. I don't know if I've shown that off. He won't talk to us for some reason. Where's Monster? Oh. Here. He always loves me. Egg Baby always loves me. There we go. Alright. There we go, we got our little hearts. Alright, that's it for today's. Oh yeah, and you can probably see this is at the time when I've been working on my samurai job class, so that's why I'm in the getup, obviously. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. Alright, so it's been at least 20 days since the last book that we got from Zeneca, so let's get the last book, actually, I believe. This is the last one. Sakura and the Holy Grail. So we'll get that for 11,000 bail, then I'll meet you guys back at the Mod Garden, where we'll see what happens now that we have that book. This is a terribly tall order, to be sure, Kupo. Chief, let's ask Oko. He always knows what to do. Aha! A book brimming with busts of boteous beasties. Let us ascertain at once what the Sakura and the Holy Grail advocates for the accommodation of additional animals. I see. Caring for 4 creatures in itself is not at all complex, but it comes with a copious complement of complications. Kupo, Shasharun, no, if can stop all creatures from claw fighting over turf and food. When creatures get big and many get scary. Regrettably, we cannot rely on this reference for any relevant examples. Maybe we did overdo it with that oversized, over-ambitious rearing ground out back, Kupo. Mr. Moogle, don't talk like Big Shasharun. Sorry for sounding like Sasarun, but still. Even managing 3 monsters was an almost maddening ordeal for you. To face 4 could force your forlorn little cocoon faculties to their limits, Kupo. Shasharun strong, no need worry. That willful, wishful thinking of yours won't wash away the challenge at hand. Cleaning, feeding, maintaining food stocks. There's a formidable flood of work that awaits you. Mark my words, Kupo. Going back and forth in whirly warp hole make Shasharun feel all head spinny. I want Shasharun to whistle while he works, but instead he sings songs of sorrow. It's certainly a somber state of affairs for this Mod Garden. Oko, I think the time has come for you to save the day once again. Do you know Muchvik's junk shop in Juneau? Would you be so helpful as to haul a heap of supplies from there? No, Chief Oko is a busy boss man. No have enough clock ticks to bother with silly errands. No matter, I have every confidence in Oko's capacity to carry out a quest, even in the most chaotic circumstances. What's more, I suspect that he's grown abundantly accustomed to this sort of assignment by now. The shop is in Lower Juneau. Just ask for the usual. Kupo. Chief, Shasharun, do big thankings. Let's do what the Moogle says, and we'll head to Lower Juneau. And we're heading to that shop where all those goblins hang out. Alright, just submitting my silver vouchers while I'm here.
Alright, so that moblin little shop I think is down here. Yeah, where this Gulka hangs out outside of it. So we're going to be spending more time in here as well in the future. There's some other things that we still haven't done in this sort of area. But for now, we're just going to talk to this guy right here, Stinknix. Hey, did Shasharoon send ya? Here for the usual? Ooh yeah, Stinknix. Gobi fix Sasaroon's best sprinkle box yet. How you doing, suh? I got yo watering can right here, good as new. Ooh, you Oko boss man. What Oko do down here? Little Sasaroon 1? What Shasharoon do now? What? He try raise 4 beasties, no good. Shasharoon become mini monster meal. Drop into full dead this time if not careful. But, if all work together like House Tribe, maybe not so hard. If House Tribe look out for one another, Shasharoon no give eye water for sure. I don't know how you keep track of all them kids you got, suh. Kakern love little Kakerns. Little Kakerns make happy house. Yeah, but how'd you look out for 'em when they're all the way out there in the far east? Distance no matter. Wherever Kakern be, Kakern House Tribe look out for one another since forever. Huh. Tell that to my wife. Kakern House Tribes fight too. Fight no matter. Every Kakern share future with House Tribe. Every Kakern stuck in same boat. When Kakern know this, Kakern help one another. Gobi too. Yeah, but kids these days, you know what I mean. Remember when you was going on about ya boy, Shasharoon, and how he never listened? You was so mad 'cause he used up all that money he was saving on that rearing grounds or whatever. Don't think I don't remember how mad you got, scared half my customers away. You think you can forgive ya boy after all that? Of course, Shasharoon be little Sasaroon. Sasaroon help Shasharoon. Give him old brain smarts. Little Sasaroon look after 4 beasties. Make good practice for when have own little Shasharoons to look after. Huh. Looks like you guys is gonna be alright then. Best of luck to ya. Sasaroon go ahead to Mog Garden and start brain-giving Shasharoon. Shasharoon learn monster herding real quick. Well, here you go, big guy. This is what little Shasharoon always gets. Careful with that now. Some of that stuff ain't dead yet. Now that the family's getting back together, I hope you'll keep thinking of us. Remember, we've got everything to make you a creature yippin' yaller. And other junk too. Alright, so we got the sack of supplies for Shasharoon. Since I'm here, I just want to see what this guy does have. Oh! Yeah, there we are. Poison dust, venom dust, paralyzed dust, arrows, grenades, and a Duchy Waystone. Yeah, there's a lot of other things that we can buy here too. Most of these moblins will sell things and whatnot, but we don't need anything right now. As for now, let's just head back to our Mog Garden. Alright, so here we are on the rearing grounds. Here's our animals. I've already interacted with them today. But now let's talk to Shasharoon, see what he has to say now that we got his supplies for him. Shasharoon, give big thanking, chief. From now on, Sasaroon and little Sasaroon in same boat. One boat, one team. Team Shasharoon, best team. What's this? Have our quarreling Kakerns finally fixed their frayed filial ties? What blessing has brought this about, Kupo?
How reassuring. This reconciliation will rally our readiness for the task at hand. Those in the same boat row together. A Kakern family holds fast like feisty barnacles to wet wood. Kupo. Although I suppose that saying would square with any family, even ours. That's right. I suppose this Mog Garden of ours truly has become one lively little family. Kupo. Don't you think so? Of course. I guess so. Nah. I'll say of course. Gotta be positive here. I thought so. I know that this Moogle, for one, is daringly determined to dedicate his efforts to this family. Thanks for looking out for us all this time, Oko. With you in our crew, I don't think there's any storm, no matter how scathingly severe, we can't sail right through, Kupo. All right, and we got the thatch boots. There we are, and that is the last piece of equipment. Oh, boots. There we are. That is the last piece of equipment for our full Mog Garden set. So there we are. We got the hoe, the overalls, the straw hat, the gloves, and the thatch boots. And there we are. And they all pretty much do absolutely nothing. It's just cosmetic wear, but there it is. We got the full look. It's really bizarre to me that they don't really do anything. It's weird, huh? All that work. But anyway, that's all right. But the other thing that we're able to do now, I think, is get that fourth monster. So let's do that. Raise a new creature. So let's check out rank 7. Sabotender, which is, yeah, like a Cactrot. And a dragon. I would really like to do a Cactrot because it's, a very Final Fantasy type monster. But I think we gotta do a dragon. Exceptionally robust, long-lived, and wise, dragons have long cast their shadows over Vana'diel's history. Over the course of a few centuries, a dragon may grow into a great worm. Yes. Oko, be wanting care for dragon? Wait 2 shakes of Kakern knows. A dragon has entered your rearing ground. Okay, so I don't know what kind of temperament the dragon's gonna have. Coldberry. That's kind of a dumb name, but okay. I guess we'll stick with it. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he's as grumpy as the behemoth is. That strongly. Oh, good. That strongly resonates with Coldberry, so we shouldn't have any problems raising this guy. He's cute. Looks like Spyro. All right, so we're basically done all of our quests, but what I'm gonna do is I'll just do a few more updates here, and we'll just see what happens if we can get these guys to get a little bit bigger. I'd like to see the behemoth and the dragon grow up a little bit. So I'll let some time pass. I'll still come daily and interact with my 4 monsters, and let's see what happens to our guys here. I don't really like the name Coldberry. Well, whatever. I'll just keep the name, I guess, because I don't know what else to call him. Oh, yeah, one thing I haven't done yet. Let's just see what happens if we try and get items from the worm. That didn't go over too well, but we got a fairy apple from it. Big deal. See, I never do this. I never collect the items because it's always just garbage. Stuff you don't need. Yeah, nothing but a bunch of trash loot. But maybe when they get a little bit bigger. Maybe the dragon and maybe Coldberry and Bolt will give better items. Only time will tell. don't know if I showed this off or not, but you can actually buy items from this crate here next to Shasharoon. Oh. Here I just talked to the Moogle and we got a cutscene. I wasn't expecting this. Gadzooks! There's a Google of girls here. Kupo. Girls? Boss know about new mount thingy? Fill me in. Boss know Chocobo, yes? Mount like Chocobo, but with many creepy crawlies instead. These mounts, young girls come to garden to learn to ride. Something with mounting singing. Shasharoon no pay much attention. They say they are the glitter girls. And for some unspeakable reason, they want to wamble about with crabs. Girls want crab food to make good friends with crab. And they almost back again. Altana above. There they are. I am shocked here. I was not expecting this. What's this? No curtain to pull back so we can make our grand entrance? Sakashu Hiramd and Izunana. Oh, come off it. Where'd you expect them to hang a curtain out here? Director 2. I don't know. Aren't there, like, trees or something? And Gami Hiraj. Would the two of you kindly stop bickering? That cutie over there must be the one running this place. A warm welcome to this humble mog garden, Kupo. He's adorable. And fluffy like a floating little bunny. Why, if it isn't Shasharoon, you have our thanks for inviting us here. But please, you take crab food seed and no hurt Shasharoon. Kupo, ladies, pay perfect attention to this short and simple speech. Did we upset the little puffball? Cultivating and cherishing a plant is no laughing matter. You must respect and revere Mother Nature, Kupo. It must be planted perfectly, watered wonderfully, and longingly loved. If you say so, pay attention to the furball. After all, you'll be the one in charge of taking care of it. She's always been more of a kinesthetic learner, you know. Do not listen. She is, isn't she? Well then, let's go practice in that field over there. Whose is it anyway? It belongs to Oko over there, Kupo. Well, what are you standing there for? Hop to it. Oh boy, getting started and hopefully not giving up in the middle of my favorite thing in the whole world. Ugh. Fine, fine. Oko, show them how it's done. But first, fetch some fertilizer. A pinch of Vulcrum sun sand will do just fine. Let's do this. Huh. Okay, I'll go get a pinch of sun sand. Wow, And we got some fruit seeds for some reason. The reason I came back to talk to the Moogle here. Grow some crab chow. And show those strange girls what a green thumb really means. Sow the bag of fruit seeds into the ground and apply the pinch of Vulcrum sun sand to help it grow, Kupo. Alright, so that's what we have to do, that's fine. But I wanted to the reason I came to talk to him was because I wanted to look in here, because apparently when you get those... When you keep on interacting with your animals, they end up giving memento, key items. I thought that would end up resulting in other things that he has, but it doesn't look like it. But we can't really sow anything until our furrow is empty, so I'll just cultivate this. Which I always have wild seeds growing. Wild grass seeds. because they're good for chocobo stuff. Alright, I'll go get that Volcrum Sun Sand. I believe you can buy that at the auction house, and if not, you can usually pick one up right next to Selbina. Alright, so I'll buy a Sun Sand here for 25,000. Since we didn't get lucky with the weather. We didn't get one for free, so we'll just pay for one. Alright, there we go. I'll just head back to the garden. Let's plant the fruit seeds that he gave us. Alright, and then we are going to click on the furrow and... Oh. I thought there would be an option to fertilize, but I guess we just trade the Sun Sand here now. So, fertilize the furrow with the pinch of Volcrum Sun Sand. Yes. Alright, there we go. Okay, so, we are just gonna leave that now for a day, and we'll come back tomorrow. I think it takes 20 real-life hours. So I'll be back tomorrow to check this out, tomorrow morning. Apparently, I'm looking online, apparently if you... you don't have to plant the fruit seeds. If you wanted, you could plant something else. And the revival tree root will be ready in an hour. You can plant that and fertilize it with the Sun Sand, and that'll only take an hour, but... I won't be able to come back and play this until tomorrow anyway, so we'll just do the fruit seeds. Alright, so we're just back in our Mog Garden here now on the same day that we've just acquired 600 stars. Look at that, in our GPS crystal. That's incredible. Alright, so let's check the fruit seeds we planted here in the garden furrow. Now, we gave it the Sun Sand as a fertilizer, so hopefully we get the item we're looking for. Harvest. We got it. The tropical... Okay, we got a bunch of things. I was only expecting one thing, but it was the tropical cactus. And it's not a 100% drop, but we managed to get it. There it is. Tropical cactus. Okay. So, now we are going to, I think, give that to the green thumb Moogle here. I think he's the one to give us the seeds, so let's give him... fruits of our labor. And his generous donation. You got a tropical cactus? What's that, Koopa? Wow. That no for crab. That for sheep. So you mean... we'll be mounting our posteriors on sheep rather than crabs? We didn't come here to become wolves in sheep's clothing. It's crabs or bust. And how am I supposed to strike a chord on my... Wait, what instrument do I play again? We don't play an instrument. Oh, good. I've never been one to work with my hands. Those fickle friends are a fair bit flighty. Ooh, look over here. A sheep companion. I show strange girls how to make sheep chow. Huh? I'm not sure why that worked, but congratulations on a spectacular show. Kupo! The rest is up to them. Wow. I am so incredibly good at this. It's like I was made to be a farmer. All you did was shift some dirt around. We've got quite a few seeds on us. Some that Shasharun gave us, and some others that came from somewhere. Here, take a couple. Ah, my hand. It's cramping up. I couldn't possibly stretch it out to accept your precious offering. Stop being such a drama queen. Take the seeds and plant them before I give you a whack. I stayed up all night participating in Ballista. I couldn't possibly have the energy to... Ballista? Her? Eep! That is to say, what I mean is, oh, just plant the seeds and water them. Kupo. Absolutely outstanding. Don't forget to come back every day to take care of your charge. I'd best take these into my possession. Hopefully, they'll be pleased with their prize. And so for completing that little quest, we received the Sheep Companion. It's a key item. Sheep Companion. That might have something to do with either Beast Master job. It's definitely not a mount. I don't know. Not exactly sure what that is, but we can just zone and come back and, well, we can check on our animals first. I guess I'll quickly do that. Where could those wistful ones be? It's been so long since they visited Kupo. One of them went on and on about junctioning and knowledge. Kupo. Well, no matter. I've been wont to water the plants in their absence, and it's finally starting to bud. So, Oko, while you're here, would you mind bringing me a flask of Grow-'em Good? That'll make it grow wonderfully, Kupo. Alright, so, I can't remember where you get those, but I've had one of those in my inventory for a long time. I knew I would need it for something, and I pulled it out of storage a while ago. There it is. Let's give them the Grow-'em Good, which I'm happy to donate. You can buy them on the auction house, I know that, but I think you might be able to buy them somewhere else. Splendid. I was waiting for a flask of Groamgood. But our glitter girls are so swamped with school that they haven't had time to come back, Kupo. At least, I think they haven't. One rambled on about getting some lessons from old lady Lola. Be that as it may, I've taken it upon myself to water the poor plant, Kupo. Boss, Mr. Moogle. Glitter Girl's back. They here very soon. Nice news indeed. Time to work our magic with the flask of Groamgood. Sorry to keep you boys waiting. We had to give one of our most exquisite performances at the commencement ceremony. Thinking about how we're next on the chopping block makes me want to cry. The only one of us that's going to be on the chopping block is you, if you don't study harder. I wouldn't worry my head about her. She's the protagonist of her own little play. Yeah, performing for an audience of one. What I wouldn't give to be as clever as you, Izunana. Less wistfulness, more getting your hands dirty with this ghastly farming business. Me? I'm not your personal slave. Your hemming and hawing is giving me a headache. Here, I've kept your plants in pristine condition. Thanks, Fluffball. It's so pretty. Or is it? Gami Hiraj. Look at how yours spectacularly shines. And Sukasha Hiramj. Yours is certainly green, Kupo. This is just grass. Are you sure you gave her the right seeds? Oh, Sukasha. I haven't seen a thumb so black since Miu got her hand stuck in that door. Speaking of calling things black, Miss Pot. Aha! This is all according to plan. That's got to be the worst plan I've ever heard of, Kupo. In fact, the lot of you utterly failed. But there should be one more. Where's mine? Yes, about that. But my goodness, it's a mutant! So much for my plan. I must say, I was expecting something a little less pungent. It made my head tilt too, Kupo! Well, what do you think you're doing? If it bears fruit, then it must be plucked. Yet you call that fruit? Run! You'll pay for this! Bye! Wait, it doesn't stink at all. Hey girls, get a load of this! A marble whose breath doesn't cause bristling bronchitis. Is such a thing even possible? I thought you were supposed to be an expert on plants, Puffball. It really does take all kinds. Isn't it great how sometimes all it takes is one simple breath to bring two people closer together? Why, yes. Now, if only we had some mirrors. We could fog them up and use them on our grand stage as a smoke machine. Do you even hear yourself? But her idea isn't half bad. We could switch from singing to stage performance. Yes, the Glitter Girls, reborn! I'm getting too old for this. Kupo. Pay them no heed, Kupo. It'll only make you crotchety beyond your years. Marble make me happy, cute and smell like rose. This Marlborough companion for you. And there we go, we received the Marlborough companion. I just want to make sure that isn't a mount. I don't think it is, no. We have a marble mount. I don't know if that's new. Can't remember if we got that previously. Sheep. I have a feeling that might be part of the Beastmaster job class, which I've never really fiddled around with. Alright, so I'll just let you guys know whenever we have some updates with the monsters in the rearing ground. Alright, so here's what I was talking about before. The behemoth, these little puffs of smoke are coming out of his head. And the Moogle wanted to talk to us, but I wasn't ready for it, so I didn't get all that dialogue, but there we are. So it says, Bolt's heart is shrouded in darkness, turning the creature against you. Leaving Bolt in this state could spell doom for your garden. Put the creature down. Hope Moogle magic does the trick. That's what we did last time. So this entails, yeah, having power of shining stars. Let's do it. We'll pay. Thanks to your terror's temper tantrum, I can't teleport. I can only hope this hex harbors hearty enough healing properties to help herald halcyon happenings, Kupo, and the darkness no longer dwells within Bolt's heart. But did he transform? Let's take a look. Where is he? Interact with the beast. Pet it. It didn't go over too well. He still doesn't like being pet. So, if anything progresses with that, I'll try and record it. Who's left? The sheep. Monster. Let's collect items from Bolt. Let's see what we get. Didn't go over very well with Bolt. Oh, shoot. Wow. But we did get some meat from him. It's pouting. Oh, but we're at a 3 out of 3 for some reason. I guess those are the stars. The shining stars that I input. Alright, well, I'm going to find out how to make him transform. I think we have to give him, I think we have to feed him some meat. Yeah, I'll do a little research on how to make him evolve. I think we have to feed these guys to make them become different kinds of things. Alright, so another unexpected cutscene has happened with the Moogle when I've talked to the Behemoth Cub. So let's see here now. It says, "Pardon me, my perilous proclamation, but your bestial buddy has become a blight on the backyard of bounties. At this rate, you'll be hard-pressed to have a harvest." So we've seen this before. He's doing the same thing. Let's give him 3 more stars. So where is he? I already pet the other 3. Where is he? Oh, here he is. So we're going to be feeding these guys food soon. I just wanted to wait a little longer to see if they would evolve on their own, but I think we can force them to evolve by giving them certain foods. He's not going to like this, but let's just do it because I do it every day. I'm trying, but I do want to check him. See how Critter's doing? 3 stars. 3 out of 3. The item we need... You know what? We can just do it now. Let me just see how this works. First, I'm going to... Let's talk to Shasharoon. Today, Oko is talk to Shasharoon. Why? Decide to do nothing. Choose a parenting style. Part with your creature. Change rearing priority. View boss advice. Discuss the training. Move to a different location. Collect items. Critters. Okay. I've been holding some items here in my inventory. I think they're in storage. And they're the items you get from the login campaign. But on months when I didn't have anything else to spend my money on, we got a bunch of these things. So I'm just going to use these now to get them out of here. There's honey wine, a shank, and then some pondweed. Let's see what happens when we... I guess we just trade it with these things, since I don't see any option for trading. Let's give a blue pondweed to the adamantoids and see if something happens. You gave Egg Baby a clump of blue pondweed that strongly resonates with Egg Baby. The dragon, Coldberry. I'm going to give the honey wine. That strongly resonates with him or her. Alright, so the behemoth is the one who eats shanks. We could use a, we could have used a savory shank, but that's a lot more expensive. But I do have one of these beastly shanks, because they go for a lot cheaper. So nothing's going to happen, though, with these guys, like, right before our eyes. We have to at least, I think, zone out and come back to see if anything happens. I should have checked to see if they were up to 3 stars. They might have wasted those items. But let's just see what happens. I'll leave and come back. So, I think our behemoth is bigger. Here we go. So there's something. I don't notice anything different with the other two. Is the ram different? I don't know. I don't think so. He seems to have... more size, obviously. I want to see how he's doing. Calm and collected. That's good. It exudes a slight aura of discontent. So we're starting a new stage here, so we're down to 1 star. We can make him eventually go to another stage as well. Where did he go? Oh my gosh. They seem to teleport around. I don't know why they do that. I want to just see if we can get anything interesting from this behemoth now that we've got him to a... He didn't like that. He's huffing and puffing at us. Lynx meat. Alright, well, I'll just keep on playing around with this and see what happens. There's actually going to be a campaign going on soon. It's going to be going on for a month where the guys will... The weird monsters will be twice as likely to evolve, so we might have some better luck soon, but I'll just keep an eye on these guys and I'll let you know if anything happens. Alright, so our behemoth looks like he's ready for another star. So I think that brings the behemoth of this stage up to 2 stars. Oh, we're still down there. Oh, maybe I have to zone and come back, I think is what I have to do. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, I realize I wasted that pondweed and the honey wine, because these guys aren't ready. The Adamantoise and the dragon are not up to 3 stars yet. So that's why they didn't transform, but Bolt did, because Bolt's at 3 levels, and I gave him the shank. I did get an item here. Our monster has been 3 stars for a long time. Oops, come back here. Yeah, and while I was grinding away for job points in Esha Ruan, which I often do, for something to do, I picked up, it's a very common item there from drops, where is it here? Boyadamas. Yeah, here, this one. And if we give that to Monster, I think he'll like that. He liked it so much, he transported over here. Alright, so I'm just gonna zone and come back, and I want to see if there's any improvement to Bolt's rating and Monster. Alright, he doesn't look any different. But he might look different tomorrow, so we'll see how he looks after a little rest. I'm sure that Boyadamas will do him good. Same with this Bolt, too. We probably have to wait for the next day to see results. Yeah. Patience. Patience, Oko. There you go. There's all my monsters in one shot. There we are. Part of my perilous proclamation, but your bestial buddy has become a blight. Once again. So we're using a lot of Moogle magic on this guy, but yeah, now we're up to 10 stars. Keep feeding him those stars. He should be almost at full stars again, so ready to make another change, I think. Where'd he go? Oh. He's hiding in the sheep. I want to just take a look at... Well, first we'll pet him, which he doesn't like. He never likes it. But I do it every day anyways. So let me look at you. Oh, still have 1 star to go. Alright, that's doing good, though. And our dragon's doing good, too. He always likes everything we do with him. And he should almost be ready for the next step as well. See how the critter's doing. Oh, he has a long way to go. Alright. He's got half a star to go as well. So, we're at the point now where the Adamantoise, he's upset. Yeah, he's been agitated lately. He did this before as well. I wasn't recording though, but he's been getting a little cranky, and we had to put some stars into feeding this guy too. But he is at the max level, I think. I don't think Egg Baby is going to get any bigger, but he's a white Adamantoise, I think. And the dragon is also maxed out. And we gave Dragon, I think it was a Cerberus hide? And that changed the dragon into, well, first we gave it some honey wine to change it into a larger dragon, and then we gave it the Cerberus hide, or Cerberus meat, I think it might have been. That turned it into a red dragon. And we just, I don't think it has anywhere else. It seems to like us. It always gives us hearts. I just wanted to quickly look at the Adamantoise. See, they move around. Yep. Here, the ram. Let's do him. He still has a little ways to go. One more level that we can do with monster. But we can see how far we are. Let's just take a quick little look. See how the critters do it. Not far. It's getting close. So, can we talk to this guy or not? Okay, now we can, yeah. On days when they're grumpy, you can talk to them twice. There we are. And I did want to look into the Adamantoise. Egg Baby. See how he's doing. He's doing good. But he's discontent. And Bolt is not very happy today either. We'll have to give a lot more for him. But we have lots to spare. So there's 10 more stars for the Behemoth. Because he's the one I want to max out. We're almost there. Just quickly make sure that we talk to him and pet him every day, even though he doesn't like it. I want to see how he's doing. Oh, come on. King Behemoth. He's pouting slightly. One more star to go, so we are getting close. So I'll just show the Behemoth getting maxed out, and hopefully the Ram we can as well. Monster, and then all 4 of our monsters will be at their highest level. But we'll see. We're getting close. Alright, so the May login campaign is going on. They're doing a lot of trusts this month, like they do a lot, and I don't need any of those. There's not much we need anymore for these login campaigns. So I just kind of pick away at special little things here and there. I think this was the trusts actually on this list, yeah. We don't need these. There was a few items that have passed us by several months here and there. One thing was the Fire Tongue, which is a fire sword elemental. Not the strongest sword, but it does have an elemental fire effect, which I thought could be useful if we were going to be doing any more sort of grinding in Abyssia. Apparently this can be used, well, the +1 version at least. I'll get 2 of them so we can make a +2 version. And yeah, that can help with the proccing of monsters in Abyssia using the elemental weapon skills. Apparently that can really help with that. So we can make a fire sword. I think that's kind of cool. A Fire Tongue +1 is what we'll make. The other item is this Cumulus Mask, which if you fuse 2 of those together, it'll give you a warp to Reisenjima. And it's always good to have another way of getting to Reisenjima. And that's about it. I didn't even really need those 2 items, but why not? Gotta spend our points somewhere. There's a really strange item that they're offering this year that they've never done before. This is a brand new item. It's sort of a joke. It's a parody of the Aegis shield, which we're currently holding. This is the Aegist. And I don't even really want this, but I'm just kind of curious about what the +1 version is. So I'm actually going to get 2 of these and synthesize them together and just see what happens. See what kind of bonus we get from a +1 Aegis joke shield. It's probably going to be just some stupid costume effect, but let's just see here. So we claim the furnace. And it's going to need some water. Or not water, what is that? That's... Oh, it's going to give us a Regis. That's what it's called. Let's feed it. What's the blue? I can't remember what the blue is. What is this? It's not water, is it? This is water. I don't know what this is. Ice? I don't know. So here it is, the Regis. So the bonus is Blaze Spikes, and then it has a magical defense bonus. And this is pretty ugly. Look, it's exactly the same as our Aegis, but it has like a weird face on it. It's sort of doing like a little kiss to the side, blowing a little kiss or whistling or something, I don't know. Anyway, I have no idea if I'm ever going to use that, probably not, but I was just kind of curious more than anything what it is. It's the first day of the login campaign, so there wasn't any information online about what the +1 bonus was. Oh. So here I'll make the Fire Tongue +1. So there's our Fire Tongue, +1. Enchantment Fire, additional effect fire damage. That's what it looks like. Now I don't think we synergize the Cumulus Mask, but let's just try. I think we have to synthesize that somehow ourselves. But I could be wrong. Oh no, we do use this. It uses dark energy, so let's do it. And there we are, the Cumulus Mask. Teleports the Palace of Parting, which is Risenjima. Right in front of the Sanctorium, I believe. Or it might be at the entrance, I'm actually not sure. So here we go, guys. This is how we're going to end off our 4 monsters here in our little secret area of our Mog Garden. Here's our big boy, our big ram. Monster. That was his name, right? Yeah, Monster. Egg Baby down here is now a mighty white Adamantoise. She still requires some sunshine stars sometimes. Sometimes she acts up, kind of like how the behemoth there does. Come on, come here. Yeah. The red dragon just loves me. I think we gave the red Megan, I think it was Cerberus meat, I think it was. That turned it into like this red fiery dragon. Here we are. It's always giving me love, yeah. But then this one's always grumpy. Bolt, as usual, is looking awesome. I can't remember what we gave him to change into this. Darn it. I can't remember now. It was like about a week ago. I've forgotten already. He won't like this, but I still pet him every day, and kind of curious actually how he's doing. I guess we can collect items from these guys too, which I don't always do. Since we're recording today and it's our last episode for this, we might as well do it. First, I want to see how you're doing. Elasmoth. That's what type he is now. He's really low right now. Yeah, he's not very strong. But let's see what he gives us. He gave us some Orobon meat, and he gave us lots of fish and seafood. Let's see what our red dragon gives us. She didn't like it. She gave us a red rock and some habanero peppers. None of them like it. Fairy apple and the Chigo. Ew, gross. I don't want that. Yeah, I don't normally collect items from them. I usually just pet them every day. Yeah, we got some Adamanor. That's interesting. So there you go, guys. There is one more step, apparently, with the Behemoth. But as you could see when we looked at Bolts, he's a long ways away from being ready to change into anything else. So I might just save that for a future episode. We'll see. If we do get to the point where Bolt can change, I'll show that later on. But this episode has already been dragged out for a long, long period of time, and I'm ready to just back up the files and just be done with this episode, honestly. Seem to get along pretty well back there. Yep, so that's going to be basically everything with the Mog Garden, guys. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything else to show. So that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to wrap things up now, I think, for this episode, the Mog Garden episode. Right? So, thank you everybody for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the link below. I'm Oko, and I'll see you guys all on the next episode of our playthrough of Final Fantasy XI. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye for now.